What up, though? You already know how I go. Make sure you smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. You dig? Islam to the Mobites. I see salat to my comrades. Salam alaikum to the black men with my palms up. And the Lord's almighty. You dig what I'm talking about? Assalamu alaikum. Do Rahman to my Sunnis, Mazel Tov, Salam to my Jewish partners and everybody else in between. 212 to the Bloods. I know you somewhere saying 204, 410 to the G's. Never too much. You dig? And if somebody don't like my intro, Michael, if you don't like my intro, me saluting everybody in their native tongue, just skip past it. First 34 seconds of the video, just skip past it, my baby. But nevertheless, though, I'll read the comments. I'm tuned in. But I want to tell y'all the story, man. These multiple stories. I'm not even gonna break it all down into different videos, but this one in particular, it was a crazy day. I'm talking about one of the craziest days I seen in the penitentiary, right? Over gambling, over on money. It was the New England Patriots versus the Atlanta Hawks. I can never forget this. A lot of people geeked up about Atlanta. A lot of people geeked up, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people went against the grain. One thing I can tell you, bro, you never go against Tom Brady. You never bet against him or Kobe Bryant. You did. I'm not a Kobe fan, but I'm going to tell you that much, man. Kobe won me a lot of money back in the day with guys. So, Atlanta down at halftime. People copping pleas. Like, okay, instead of owing you 50, I'll take it right now. Let me give you 30. I'll go get the food right now. Because they thought New England was out of there. So, two people did this. They cop. We call it copping, taking pleas or whatever, right? Now, anyway, before all this happened, it was a fight over the TV because a particular guy, he wanted to watch not American Idol, but the American Beauty pageant. He was, I got the remote. And, you know, a few people agreed with him, but more people wanted to watch the game. This guy, he up here, man, why would y'all want to watch me? And why would y'all, woo, woo? So this turned into a fight and stabbing right there. It's crazy, right? Whoop. They get into it. That's over with. Game on. Everybody in the TV room tuned in. Everybody. And I never seen so many people in the TV room. So they down at halftime. Two guys cop out. Instead of paying 50 or paying 100, like instead of paying 100, dude to pay 60. He go cop out all food. You know, the agreement might have not been all food. It might have been just $100 period. It could be hygiene. It could be paper, whatever he wanted to give you. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's in a seal, in a pack, envelopes, whatever it was. But he'd take a cop and say, okay, instead of paying 100 and whatever I want, I'll pay you 60 all food, 70 all food. This is the type of cops that was going on. So this particular dude made a cop like that, right? So, as y'all all know, Tom Brady and them come back. He like, oh, hold on. I want my money back. You can't get your money back, homie. You already copped out. Guys telling him he wrong. Like, bro, look, you copped out, bro. It don't matter. Well, I could say bet off. The game ain't over. You know, if I make a bet before the game and then, you know, before it start, I can cop out and say, no, you know, I don't want the bet off. So why I can't do it now? And we just like, okay, man, whatever you say. We ain't thinking nothing gonna come of it or nothing like that. So them two individuals end up going to the hole before the game even over with. They get into a fight. Boom. Other dude that copped out, he feeling the same way a little bit. So he argued with the dude he copped out with, but he ended up just paying them, letting it go. It's all good. The game going on and on. This one dude made a bet with the police that Atlanta would win. And then the police came in there and they said, the particular officer, like, hey, bro, you owe up that money. Yeah, y'all about to lose. Guys are looking at him like, oh, man, this nigga snitch. And one dude said out loud, oh, man, he got bets with the police? How the police gonna pay you, homie? Oh, man, it's too weird, bro. Dude that made the bet with the police, man, don't be putting that on my name, whatever. He's soft anyway. He the guy from Saginaw, soft as hell. Man, don't be putting that on my name. Man, who you talking to? They get into it. Fight. It was a particular guy, he made a ticket for this game, right? And he said that Atlanta would win. Now they down. And he was so sure Atlanta would, no, excuse me. He had Atlanta minus, or he had New England plus 14 or something like that. It was some, whatever it was, they didn't cover, but it was damn near a short bet. Yeah, he had New England plus 14. You know New England not about to win or lose by no 14, right? So he had like a short bet going on or something like that. However it went, it was sure. Now he owed 15 people. 15 people on the ticket paying out 3-1. So you got guys that bet $5, so you owe him 15. You got guys that bet 15, so now you owe him 45. So he was in like $400 worth of debt, and he only had $100-something worth of food. So as he passing it out, distributing, like, man, yeah, I'm gonna have to have my people hit y'all Cash App in the world, or y'all bank account, or send it Western Union, or whatever it was at the time. Guys mad that he don't pay other guys. You feel me? He mad he don't pay other guys, and it was guys that owe other guys. They might have won his ticket, but they owe somebody else, and it wasn't enough to go around. So it was a fight in between that them people on, and then now he can't cover. So the next few days, guys threatening him, man, I want my money, this, and that. He can't cover. He ended up getting popped up. It was another ticket man. He said that Atlanta will win. Had Atlanta like minus 3 or something like that. He lost to like 10 people. His ticket was paying 5-1. He had absolutely no money to cover this. None at all. Excuse me, no he didn't. He had New England plus 14 or something like that. But when you're dealing with Tom Brady, you know one thing: he gonna either win in the Super Bowl, or he not gonna get blew out by no 14 points. You know New England ain't getting blew out by no 14 points. When had they got blew out in the Super Bowl? 14, 21 points. It was like crazy tickets, right? So everybody would pick Atlanta, of course, if you got New England plus 14, or even if you put New England minus 21. Like, you know they ain't gonna blow nobody out by 21, but come on, it's Tom Brady we talking about. Nobody had belief, besides a couple people, that Atlanta would do it. All the true soldiers really knew. It's Tom Brady, my baby. It was so many fights that spawned from this game, so much violence over the next few days because of that, because people didn't have money to cover the ticket. People made halftime bets. Like, man, it was this one kid I never forget, man. Now, I say not kid. He an older dude. He do this. He used to always say, I do this gambling for bread and meat. If I don't win, I don't eat. Like, he used to have the supreme he would borrow $30, $40 worth of stuff just to play a ticket. He would borrow $30 worth of stuff and owe like 50 on it just to play a bunch of tickets when he run out of money. He was a gambling addict. Like, he had the books down to a T. Who was out, who was questionable, who at 80%, who at 50%. Like, he was a super gambling king, bro. Super gambling king, right? At halftime, he made a bet that a lot of people would not make. He said, Tom Brady gonna come back. He said, Tom Brady gonna come back. A dude jumped on $100. He didn't have the money to cover. Got popped up the next day. Old dude popped him up. He didn't have the money to cover. Everybody else that he did little side bets with, they paid him, but dude didn't pay him. He paid the price, man. He got hit right by his eye, bust his eye socket up. When he came out, you could see like dent in his face. His eye became lazy after that, like, you know what I'm saying? But he made a dog bet, bro. Nah, just imagine if they was in the world gambling that money. If they was in the world, like, nobody would bet that Tom Brady would have came back. But I knew a little bit it was possible. Even though I was doubtful, I knew a little bit it was possible, but I didn't, I wouldn't have bet no money on it at the time. But them true gambling freaks would, because they know you don't go against Brady. Brady got so many people popped up that day and throughout the week. It's crazy. Okay, you showed me some vacant lots you purchased or whatever. What can you tell us about getting into real estate? I noticed you got your logo on a trailer back there and everything. So what's up with that?
So for me, bro, I think this is just the last question. I think this should be the highlight. People disputing over what's red zone, blue zone, and missing the point. If you gonna tattoo a street or a block on you, if you gonna go to jail for a street or a block, if you gonna kill or be killed for a street or a block, then it would make sense to me that you have a real life investment on that block. So since I've been home, bro, it's about cleaning up what I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Loving on the elders, all the old people love me, the kids love me. You know, I seen the little cats down the street hooping, you know, and he had no nets on the rim. I went out there.